I'll start with a joke. An SIS agent, a GDR agent, and a Mossad agent. They all walk into a park and sit down. MI6. He kills the East German. The commie shoots the Israeli in the crossfire. And the Israeli, well, he manages to whack the Brit. They're all dead, killed by one another. But what else do they have in common? Well, the MI6 agent receives a special commendation from the CIA for completion of their mission. The Stasi agent gets a promotion from the CIA for the completion of their mission. And the Mossad, well, he gets a pension from the CIA for completion of their mission. And that's the way it goes. That's the way it always goes. If it ain't the agency pulling the strings from Langley, then it's one of the others. Just a broken merry-go-round for murder. And it don't really matter who's running the ride. But today, here in England, in the park, it's me pulling the strings. And yeah, shoot, I may be from the agency, but I got a burn notice a few years back for doing a little burn-in of my own. So, I ain't exactly Truman's boy anymore. And ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you the enemy. John 8:32. And that's my name, by the way. John. And here I am, hiding in a bushel, waiting to exact revenge on the man who sold you out to the Soviets. The evil son of a bitch who definitely ain't the start of all this, but by God will be the end. It's a funny thing. Snakes, rats, and spiders all convene in the tall, tall grass. And here's the snake, distinguished and disgraced MI6 agent Douglas Purfoy. Fellas, Welsh, Irish, or Scottish, one of them funny English places that ain't in England. He was their man in East Germany during the 60s. In Afghanistan in the 70s. I don't know. They go back to Germany. Now, I wouldn't even go so far as to call him a spy. More like an assassin. Or murderer. He racked up a K count well into double digits. Yeah. Think he got a liking for it. Took it too far. Started killing off the books. Then wrote his own. But he's protected. Got his little leather ID card so he can flash it to get away with murder. Oh, and Her Majesty's man is fond of men too. A homosexual. In fact, he's in this here part right this second to meet his fancy boy. always secret. Or so we do. That's who we are. You probably don't imagine it, but you never retire from the Secret Intelligence Service. It's not like when you can leave, you can just suddenly tell everyone every nasty little thing you've been up to all these years. They just think you've retired from being an accountant, funeral director, diplomat, or whatever mundane lie you told to cover what you actually did. And that cover becomes your death throw, as no one will ever know the real you. Semper occultus. Funny that. The occult. People don't know we hired wizards and witches to end the war. We kept doing it. I remember I were with the Mujahideen operating out of Pakistan in the very late part of the 1970s. I remember when I first met that wizard, what summoned a jinn. I looked at him and then at the jinn, and I wondered what the bloody hell was going on. The next day, the Maoists joined in. Communists willing to fight communists. That were a win. That were a good day. I killed 3 people before I left. And now here I am, waiting in a park in bloody England. Well, at least it's sunny. I don't usually cottage in the day. I'm not an idiot, but by George, this bloke, he's on a perfect. Like no other. I asked Joe at the office if he could dig for me, but he didn't. My hands are too dirty. Too red. Out damn spot. But they won't, I sometimes wonder if, because I have to keep all these secrets about who I am and what I am, that's why I'm prone to violent rage. It bubbles up inside me, deep red, and boils over. Or maybe I'm just a monster that drinks blood. Never any harm in doing a bit of work. Photographs are like minted coins. A blank checkbook signed by the Queen. You can't fake 'em. You can't make 'em. All you can do is take 'em, and then sell 'em boyo, for lots and lots of dosh, dosh, dosh. But I was always better at taking pictures of bodies that aren't bloody moving. Was it him? Was it him that hurt you? That betrayed you? Could be the snake. Quiet, malleable, and cruel. I need to clear my mind. I need to focus. I need to know. The unholy trinity. That will cure me, level me out. I haven't slept in a week. I can't. How can I? It's worth it though. They're all here now. All the crooked pieces of this broken puzzle. I will avenge you. But first, the unholy trinity. Communion. The devil's drink. The devil's dandruff. Devil's lettuce. The unholy trinity. The cure-all for an injury that doesn't bleed. Or a wound that never heals, that isn't there. Or the rat. Evil Stasi. Henning Fisher. Almost completely blind, but like a rat, he'll chew his way through concrete to get to his goal. Or bone. Or his own young, piece of shit was a decomposer. They were tasked with psychologically destroying anti-communist dissidents within the GDR. Who was a dissident? Basically anyone who wasn't Stasi. But they'd happily denounce each other too. What the grumpy rats are doing all the way here in jolly old England, I ain't so sure. Perception of death. Being able to see beyond my own nose. Being able to trust my eyes. To see what is true before me. So that I do not make the same mistakes again. My struggle, my plight, my curse. That through my injustice I am becoming blind. What am I left with? The only truth I have to make things right. To try to be good. Or at least through my bad, create good. Means to ends. A meaning to the end. The British man killed many people, murdered them under the guise of diplomatic immunity. Yes, I am Stasi. I cannot comment. I cannot say I have not murdered. Though I have never killed anyone with my own hand, I have worn the gloves of others to kill in my name. A life of no remorse, but one filled with regrets. Would you believe me if I said it was self-defense? If I told you that everything anyone does, ever, under this regime, is self-defense? That if not them, then me, and better them. No, I would not believe me either. Spies are professional liars, international conmen, a global network of suspicious eyes. And so we take pictures to prove what our eyes cannot say. We take pictures to record. As the tape plays a song, a picture tells a story. But the spy chooses the order, edits the history, makes the story. But you, Douglas, you made your own. I'm here for you today under order. The first true order I have ever received to take your life, to end you, to end your terror, and somewhat absolve my own. I've seen your files from Afghanistan. I was there too, under Soviet guise. Your secrets will die today, and you will be forgotten. We will burn you, monster of your own making. Was it him? It was him. What? Here's the one. Regimes show the duality of a person. I think he chose a side. He chose to be red. The blood on his hands. Shit. Now, the spider is here. A big, fat spider. But it ain't a spider, because he's quiet. He's loud. Plays with his prey. It's time to make my mark. And choose. Decide. Aim. 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 Samuel Samuels, the Mossad agent, IDF vet from Johannesburg, originally, I believe. He's the outlier, the free radical. I know he served in similar places to other two, but I don't know him. He's mad. He doesn't care. He's a new type of spy. No deafness to his motion, no motive for his madness. He's unique, self-serving, dangerous, and I imagine evil. The right to return. The right to be who I am. I couldn't live in South Africa anymore. I just couldn't. My faith drew me to return to Israel because I never really left. Never since those teenage years on that kibbutz in Tel Aviv. In the IDF, they liked me. They liked that I didn't bullshit, that I was who I was, an agent, pre-made, ready to work. And so I joined Mossad, and here I am. I'm here to flush out a piece of shit. Take their picture, blah blah, spy shit. They know I'm looking anyway, so what does it matter if they see me? They can't bloody arrest me. So what are they going to do? The impotent English, pale like their tea. All I was told was my target would be reading the paper. But they're both fucking reading the paper. But I know who they both are. The quality of the target was listed, but not the quantity. So it could be a fun day. The Stasi fucker sold out an Interpol agent to the KGB. A cruel, cruel move. That agent was good. A good person, good people. Rare to find nowadays. And the Brit, that MI6 fucker, is MI sick. A deviant, not because of his sexual proclivities. I couldn't care less. We've all got a bloke on payroll. But he's a twisted killer. I know. I know what he did. He killed the Interpol agent's brother in Germany before the Stasi sold him out. Disgusting. Like that. An entire family. Legacy. Wiped out. You don't come back from a gulag. Definitely not twice. And the American, the CIA man. John Smith. John Doe, I suppose, as they say. He don't even know he knows I know he's here. American arrogance isn't camouflaged by it. and American intelligence don't make me laugh. Couldn't organize a piss up in a urinal. But he ain't the target. He's not reading a paper. He's reading a stupid book. No, I think this will do. 2 birds and a bunch of bullets. That'll do. Ain't my revenge to carry, but I can shed a load. You just take the shot, right? Why not just shoot them all? They're not good men. They're not even men. They're nameless, soulless, and the world wouldn't miss them. I don't know. Is it a crime to kill someone who was never alive? Well, I started with a joke. The whole damn thing ends with one. Because everything can change. At the drop of a hat. But then, he said that word. Auslan.